Welcome to a wet, windy and very grey January day in Glencoe and Rannoch Moor, and I've brought along, and they've come up and wondering why they're here. Paul Thomson is in his van trying to get a shot of the scene behind us. Mr. Coulthard is stood next to me wondering what he can do with the scene, and I said to them, this is actually the ideal weather for this particular house here in Glencoe, because it's very bleak, very isolated, and with the rain clouds, there's actually enough form in the rain clouds that can give you a really nice moody picture. You don't have to think, oh, let's turn it to black and white. Colour black and white will work either way, but this house, it does absolutely work in this type of weather. What you really need is a little bit of a let up in the rain, and it actually feels as though we've got less rain coming towards us than when we first arrived. We can see over our shoulders there's actually a bit of a break in the clouds, so maybe we'll stay just a little bit and see if we can get something. But in any case, welcome to Glencoe. Apparently tomorrow there's some snow. We shall see. Okay, so I wasn't going to film this, but it's actually stopped raining. We've been hanging around, having a little bit of a chat, trying not to get run over by cars. Mr. Coulthard actually had his umbrella, so I was helping him get his shots without trying to get rain on his camera. So this is one of the benefits of being out here with more than one photographer. We can actually be out here helping one another. So we've been out here long enough and said the rain stopped. So Dick was kind enough to help me, and I've changed my lens to the 24mm tilt shift so I can get more of the shot that you can see here. So just bring my GoPro back on. What I've done is quite a wide shot here, and I've put the house, I think it's called Langenbad, it's just on the bottom third there. And I was saying that this type of shot is ideal in this condition, because you've got that such moody sky with such a remote cottage that everything comes together when you're looking at this. And we're basically getting as much as we can now, trying to take advantage of the break. And if you heard that is Mr. Thomson messing about down there. So we'll get him on camera a bit later when he stopped messing about. In any case, I said, yeah, he's been wired up on coffee. He's had about 3 coffees already. Anyway, it's probably be the only thing we'll do today, is it's the end of the day. But tomorrow, as I said, it should be snowing. We will see. Until then, enjoy the images we're getting from here at the side of the road in Glencoe. This Sunday morning we've had a lot of snowfall overnight. All of the rain that washed away the snow yesterday on Saturday, snow's come back again. It looks absolutely beautiful here, and as you can see, we're at the famous waterfall in front of the mountain nicknamed the Buachaille. Paul's over there in the corner trying to get his shot. Dick is over there. It's going to warn him in a minute that if he doesn't watch his tripod, his camera is going to go straight down into the waterfall, because it looks a little bit precarious down there. Me, I've gone down to a place that's not easy to get into. I'd like to actually get just on the rock here. I don't know if I can do that and actually get a very different view of this waterfall here, but I think I've got something that's a little bit different to what I would normally do here. But most people, when they come to this place, I'll show you actually where Paul is. It's the shot that Paul's getting right now. But I'll just explain what it is that I'm doing, and then I'll show you where those two are over there. What I've done here is come down to a very awkward corner, trying to do I might actually try a pano in a minute, but doing a vertical shot into the waterfall. I've got an exposure of f16 at about 1.5 seconds, and I'm also bracketing a little bit to try and retain some detail in the sky, because as you can see here, the sky's breaking, so it's starting to look really nice up there, which is what we wanted, because when we first arrived here on the moor, it was just sleeting a lot, as you can see from the snow on the bucket up there. So it is looking really, really nice here. So hopefully we can get what it is we're after, what we each have in our heads. In front of my camera, I've got the 24mm tilt shift. That tree, I want it to remain upright, not leaning in or anything like that. Yes, it might be old, but it still has some kind of verticality, if you want, within the trunk. So I want it to actually look as good as it can do. I'm going to turn my camera as well and do a regular landscape shot of this, because it's looking really, really nice. The best I've seen it actually in the last couple of years, so, well, certainly the times that I've come up here. So that's what it is that I'm doing. I'll get hold of Paul in a minute and see what he's up to, and then we'll continue on our journey across Rannoch Moor. Up here on a very, very cold Rannoch Moor. They've predicted the average let's say wind temperature is going to be around -7 or so. So to my left is Paul Thomson, as my GoPro is pushed about. I'm going to watch my camera because I've got very expensive lens on the front that Canon France lent to me, so I've got a 50mm tilt shift on the front of my camera at the moment, and this is the, let's get the camera back. And one is trying to vlog, get a picture while the light is there, and also trying to help Paul and Dick get their stuff up here, because yesterday with the weather, as you saw in the very beginning, was very, very bad, but today it's opened up a bit, so we're doing okay. We're doing a lot better than we did yesterday. They've never been up here in winter, so there's your shot. So here's Mr. Thomson. Yeah, cold? It's a little bit cold, isn't it? It's about -7. The wind, we're trying to keep control of our drone when we're flying it around every so often, and that is just impossible here, isn't it?
It is pretty much. You're having to hold on to your tripods as well, because I've just about lost mine.
We don't want your tripod. You nearly lost it in...
We did lose it. We did lose the camera last time we were out.
Oh, my camera is...
However, it's back again. It's back to life.
Well, let's carry on. Let's get what we can. Let's get what we can, and that's...
Got a lovely shot there.
This is Rannoch Moor in January. If you come here, be very, very prepared with the cold. There goes Mr. Coulthard just behind me. Right. This is a typical scenario when you come to Glencoe. You've got lines of tripods. So we've got Mr. Coulthard there on the left, I'm in the middle, Paul's over there doing his thing, and of course Black Rock Cottage there. Now somebody the other day on the landscape photography on YouTube group, I posted a picture from 2 days before I'm vlogging this, and he said to me, it's really nice but you've got trees. So that was a gentleman named Andy Sheeder. So I'm just going to say, Andy, this is for you. This is why it's a bit of a pain. So you've got these trees here, you've got the trees there, there's a telegraph pole stuck behind, which is why I'm here. So I'm hiding that telegraph pole that's just behind the house there. And don't worry, Dick, you're not going to be in my shot. So I'll move if you want me to move. No. But you can see now what it is you have to do with Black Rock Cottage. Down where Paul is, there's a huge boulder which sometimes works, but This is what we're all trying to get here. The light is coming and going. It is beautiful winter light here in Scotland.
I'm just going to get a quick one.
As Dick moves just in front of the camera.
I'm just going to... It's coming up.
It's the end of our day, weekend up here in Glencoe, Rannoch Moor, and as you can see, we're sat in the back of Paul's van because it's tipping it down with sleet. We've tried to get something at the famous viewpoint that's above Loch Tulla, and it's just gave us what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, if that.
Not much, and we kind of watched the sky going across that way, and then suddenly it just come this way. What can you do? That's nothing you can do. That is the weather in Scotland up in January, and good buddy. Holding the camera, Mr. Coulthard. He's probably getting cold, so let's wrap this up.
Cold and wet.
Cold, wet, frustrating. And as I said, it's on camera. I owe you a beer for this, so there we go.
Well, it's gone off this side.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's still recording.
Still rolling.
It's still rolling. We're
still
still there.
rolling.
You've still got our ugly mugs.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Cumberland corn sausages and whatever it was.
Corn sausage.
Yeah, corn sausage.
Corn sausage.
As you can see, our sense of humour, however silly it was starting to get.
It's broken.
No, it's not broken. Well, the sense of humour. So, what can we say? We're starting to get fed up with the weather, chasing the weather. The GoPro's getting wet. Mr. Coulthard's getting wet. See you next time. Hope you've enjoyed the vlog. He'll be doing his soon, I'm sure, as well. Till then, thanks very much. See you on the next one.
See you later.